Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching this from. This is Cornelius Luvinda with another video, additional mathematics vectors. The subtopic is the angle a vector makes with the x-axis. Then we have questions here. You need to find the magnitude and the angle made with the x-axis of these vectors right there. Alright, so let's get on with the question. So we have A, which is -1, 2, like that. To find the magnitude, we are going to square root the x component squared plus the y component that has to be squared. So this would be equal to the square root of -1, has to be put in brackets since it's negative, squared, plus 2 squared. This is equal to the square root of 1 plus 4 square root of 5. So therefore the magnitude would be equal to 2.24. So when you're finding the magnitude of a vector, don't put units. We only put units when we're finding the magnitude under coordinate geometry. So here, this is the answer without any units. That's the magnitude. It's like just the numerical value, the size. Alright? Okay, then they are saying, and the angle. So for the angle, we always use tan theta. Tan theta. So if you're confused of how to go about this, this is the formula we use. We say tan theta is equal to opposite over the adjacent. Therefore, tan theta is equal to the y component you divide by the x component. So tan theta is equal to the y component divided by the x component. Why do we say that? So if we draw the x or y plane like this, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and then if we are to plot this one, -1, 2, so it means we're moving here, -1, there's a 0, then there 1, 2. It means the vector, if it was the position vector, just think of it as a position vector because it's the easiest way to picture it in your head. So if we go to 2 right there, so this is 1, then this is 2, then let me just spread this one, put it right there, the -1 would be there. Okay, so this is at 2, that's what the vector is. Then if you go down, it's going to -1. So -1, 2. It forms a triangle, a right angle triangle with the x-axis. And then theta is here. This is your theta. Theta is with the x-axis, the angle made with the x-axis right there. Now, that theta is called a theta that is used to guide you. Okay. So what we do is this. Since you know how the vector is, it is in the second quadrant. So in your head you should be able to picture which quadrant can this vector likely be in. In the second quadrant, then you do it like this. Okay? You do it like that. It means that this vector is in the second quadrant. Have you seen that? This is the first quadrant, second quadrant. Then, after you solve for your theta, you're going to find your acute angle. But since it is in the second quadrant, you're supposed to find an answer in the second quadrant. So, this theta right there is your acute angle. It will help you to find where the angle, for example, say you found your theta as theta is equal to 30 degrees, and then it is in the second quadrant. Okay, in the second quadrant we always say theta is equal to 108 degrees minus 30 degrees. Theta is equal to 150 degrees. That's what we always do. Alright, let's need to clear that up. so that we can be moving together. So to answer question A, I will say tan theta is equal to, the opposite is always the y component, so 2 over negative 1. So therefore tan theta, or we'll say theta is equal to tan inverse of 2, because this would give you negative 2. So when I'm taking the tan inverse, we ignore the negative. Okay, so tan inverse of 2 is giving us 63.4 degrees. 63.4 degrees. And since I graphed this one, if you look at it, it is in the second quadrant. It means our answer should be theta is equal to 180 degrees minus 63.4 degrees. Theta is equal to 180 minus the answer is 116.6 degrees, because angles in additional mathematics we round off to one decimal place. So 116.6 degrees, like that. So that will be your final answer for question A. Alright, so we are done with question A. We go on to question B. B is 3, negative 3, and then, alright, we need to find the magnitude, then the angle the vector makes with the x-axis. The magnitude of this would be 3 squared plus negative 3 squared. Negative always has to be put in brackets, otherwise if you don't, then you're going to find a different answer. So 9 plus 9, which is equal to square root of 18. Square root of 18 corrected to 3 significant figures is 4.24. This is your final answer. Then the angle it makes the x-axis is tan theta is equal to the negative 3 over 3, so which is equal to negative 1. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 1. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 1, 45 degrees. So because tan 45 gives you 1, so it's a special angle that you just need to know. Okay, so 45 degrees. After you find your 45 degrees, since it was negative, okay, where tan is negative, it is in the second and the third quadrant. Now seeing from this, if you think of the x or y plane, it means we are on the positive part of the x-axis, then the negative part of the y-axis. So it means we are going to the fourth quadrant. You should be able to picture this in your head. But if you are failing to picture it in your head, think of it like this. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Like that. Okay. Then this is where 3, the vector is like that. So the vector is in the fourth quadrant. It means we are going to say 360 degrees minus 45 degrees. So theta would be equal to 360 degrees minus 45 degrees. Theta is therefore equal to 315 degrees. That's the angle it makes, and that's its magnitude. Alright, we're going to answer these two other questions in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Cornelius with another video, and bye bye.